Tahitian treat. Oh, so good. I shouldn't be drinking it, but I can't help myself. It's not like they sell it in every store, so I can only buy it from Amazon, and they don't even sell them that often on Amazon. So when I get that chance, I gotta go for it. So, oh, that's good. Anyway, y'all, I'm back with another video. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to another video. So I got two packages here. This one, you see, this is a big package, and I believe this is my blanket. I bought a blanket from Temu for my bed, and because lately it's been cold. They turned the super turned the heat up, but it's like he turns it up for like maybe about 10 minutes, and then the rest of the day is off. And I'm trying to figure out why the hell is he only turning it on for like 10 minutes. And then when he turns it on, you don't even feel the heat. You hear it coming up out of the pipes. You hear it, but 10 minutes later, it's off. And I'm not feeling any heat. But that's why I bought a fireplace for my room. So it is what it is. So the other night, me and my husband turned the fireplace on. And I'm telling you, it got so hot in here. I mean, we had to take the blankets off. We had to turn the fireplace off. We were sweating all on our necks and all over our thighs and everything. And I was like, that's a good fireplace. That's a good fireplace. But I still wanted a blanket, an extra blanket, just in case, you know, we don't want to have the fireplace on. We can still keep warm. The blankets that we have on our bed, they're warm, but I just want extra warm. So I saw this blanket on Temu, and I got it, and I hope it is as thick as it looks on Temu. I'm feeling like it's compressed. Well, naturally it has to be compressed to fit in this, but I'm saying, you know how they get that like vacuum and they suck all the air out of it so it'll fit? So I'm hoping that once I open it up, it's gonna like just expand like crazy. Now I'm gonna be upset if it don't look like the blanket that I saw on Temu, because the blanket I saw on Temu was really cute. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see the air coming into it, and it's like opening up. Let's see. Probably gotta take some time to fluff out because it's been compressed. And it's white on the inside. I was hoping it was gray, because it looked like light gray or beige on the inside from the pictures. So this is it. It's gray on the outside. And it's like you see the pattern on it. It's like, you know what it reminds me of? Like the treads on the back of a tire. That's what this reminds me of. But yeah, it's a king size. I have a queen size bed. But I don't like a blanket to just fit perfect for the size bed that it comes for. I don't like that. So I have a queen size, so I want a king size blanket. I want, like, I buy fitted queen size sheets, because the fitted I want to fit on the bed. But when I buy the cover sheet, I get king. My blankets, I get king, because I want it to drape over both sides of my bed, over me and my husband. I don't want us fighting for cover, like, babe, you taking all the cover. No. So if I get a full size bed, I get queen size sheets or blankets. If I get a queen size bed, then I get king size sheet and blanket. Now, if I was to get a king size, I guess I would have to go California king, as far as um, the top sheet and blankets. But anyway, yeah, this is nice, and it feels nice and thick. Ooh, I wish I didn't have to take it out, because now I don't know if I want to use it now, because it's all white, and my grandson be all over my bed, and he'll just hop on my bed off the floor. Ugh. So there's no way I'm gonna be able to get this back in that bag, but then I cut it open anyway, so oof. So I'm gonna have to get a box or something. Oh, wait a minute, no, I can wait till my husband get home. I got a Ziploc. He bought those bags where you put stuff in and then you take the vacuum and suck all the air out. He bought one of those last year. So, oh, that's good. Now I can just put that back in there, and I'll just, I don't want to use it. Now that I got it, I don't want to use it right now because it's all white inside, and I don't want the white to get dingy or whatever. Yeah, I have so many pairs of new sheets that I refuse to put on my bed because I'm saving them all for when we get a house. I know I've been talking about getting a house for a while, but y'all, it's not easy. It takes time. It's like location. It's hard because we're not trying to go too far, but we're not trying to stay right here, you know? And it's been hard because a lot of my husband's co-workers, they live like 2 hours away, and they were saying that, you know, it's hard, it's difficult for them. Like a lot of them have family members that, you know, live out of town or live close to the job. So a lot of times these men, they don't even go home at night. They go to their family member's house and sleep because they are so exhausted when they get off of work that they're too tired to drive all the way back home, 2 hours away. And to me, that's crazy. We want to live to where when my husband gets, excuse me, y'all. My window faces the front of the building, and you just hear everything. Now, like I was saying, I want my husband, and he also wants to be able to go to work and come home and sleep in his bed every night. He don't want to have to stay at somebody's house because he's too tired to drive home. So, and you know, a lot of people was like, you know, well, if that's the sacrifice you have to make, no, what's the sense in having a house if you can't live in it? What's the sense in spending all this money on a house, but like 3 nights or 4 nights out of the week, I can't even sleep in my own bed. I got to sleep in other people's house. And how long is that going to go on? So, nah, we have to find something where his commute would be good. And so far, we've been having no luck at all. It's been really hard, and it's been very frustrating. Ooh, that's good. It's been very frustrating, aggravating, disappointing, and at times, I swear, I was just like, oh, we ain't gonna never find a house. We ain't gonna never find a house. And he'll say to me, babe, don't think like that. You got to think positive. I know it's taking some time, but we're going to find the right house for us. It's just going to take a little more time. And I know he's right. But after waiting so long, you get so frustrated. You just get very impatient. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting very impatient because I want it to happen yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I want my house. I want to move into my house. I want to fix it up. You know, so many things I want to do, and I'm just ready. You know, I've had a house before. We had a house. We bought a house in, I think, 94. We had it for 10 years. We sold it and then moved to Atlanta. We lived in Atlanta for 2 years, and then I just missed my mother so much that we came back. First, I came back with the kids, and then he came back because he was working um, for the government in the schools. So he had to find a job here before he came back. So I came back with the kids before him. And he came, I think, he was down there another year before he came back. But yeah, it's hard, man. But anyway, I don't know how I got on that, but so anyway, this here, I'm hoping, oh yeah, is my boots. I bought me some boots, y'all. My cousin, and I guess the name of the company is called Easy Fox. Now, my cousin, she's having a birthday party, and it's the theme is denim and diamonds. So I'm trying to wear this here like a plaid, blue plaid dress, but it has denim in the middle. And I bought me some boots that are blue. They're not denim, but they're blue. But I've never bought blue boots. I've always had either black boots or gray boots. I've never had the blue pair of boots. So these are them, pointy toe. Let me come get a little closer so y'all can see. These are the boots, pointy toe. And it's supposed to be big calf, because that's what I put for big calf, because I have big calf. But anyway, these are the boots. And I'm not a high heel type of person. This heel is about 3 inches, 3.5 inches maybe. I cannot do high heels. I don't, honestly, I kid you not, I don't know how to walk in heels. I really don't. The higher the heel, the harder it is for me to walk. And, you know, some women, like my younger daughter, she could wear high heels with no problem. I mean, walk beautifully in some high heels. I can't do it. Like, I'm like, I don't know. I just can't do it. I ain't never been able to wear high heels. This is the highest I will go in a heel on a boot. But anyway, I'm going to try these on, and I'm going to come back and show y'all so y'all can see how it looks. Alright, y'all, so these are the boots. I don't know how well y'all can see them because my pants are black, so I'm not sure if you can see the blue, but yeah, so yeah, these are the boots. They're very comfortable. I'm very happy about that because I was worried about how long I'd be able to stand in these things. And I think it helps the fact that they're not, the heel is not that long. So because the heel is not that long, you know, it fits and it don't hurt. Now these are size 10. I should have went with a 9. I mean a 9.5. But these are size 10. So I'm wondering if I should get a 9.5 because, you know, I don't know. I like the pointy toe, but to me they just look mad long. It's this is not my size. Mm, I don't know. I mean, they cute and all that. I like them. I'm just wondering if I should have got a half a size smaller. So I don't like my feet looking long, especially if this is not my size. Now, I used to wear a size 10 when I was bigger. I'm not that size anymore because when I was wearing the size 10, I was 324 pounds. I am currently 206 right now. So I got a lot of room in these boots. Like at the toe, there's a lot of room in these boots. So I'm wondering, should I have gotten a size 9.5? I don't want to send them back because I'm like, if I send them back, I'll probably just keep these and just deal with it. I don't know. They are nice though, and I've never had a pair of dark blue boots. This is navy blue. So I don't know, I might just keep them and say the hell with it. They're comfortable, they fit my calves, they fit my ankles, they're not too tight, they're comfortable, I'm able to walk on them, they're not hurting my feet at all. And if I get a 9.5, it might be too tight because of the fact that they're pointy toe. They might be too tight. So I think I'm gonna just stick with these. I just hate that they look so, to me they just look long. That's the only thing I hate about the pointy toe. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm just gonna keep them. Anyway, that's that. Alright, so I decided that I'm going to keep the boots, but I am going to order me half a size smaller, a 9.5. And if the 9.5 fits me perfect, where I have enough room, they don't hurt my feet, and I'm experiencing the same thing I'm experiencing with these boots, then I'm going to keep those. And these, I'm going to give to my daughter. The 10s, I'm going to give to my daughter because she wears a size 10. So if the 9.5 fits me perfect and there's no issues, then I'm gonna give her the 10. If she doesn't want them, then I'll just send them back to Amazon. But that's what I'm gonna do because I just can't get over the fact that they look so long in the front to me. I don't know how they look to y'all, but to me they look long. And I have this much, like, no lie, this much room and from where my toe is to the front of the heel, you know, the front of the toe part, not the heel, the front of the toe. So it's like this much space in between my toe and the rest of the front. So I don't like that. You know, that's why I usually would get like a round toe instead of pointy toe, but pointy toe to me looks a little more sexier, you know, in dresses and stuff like that. So that's why I got the pointy toe. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give her the 10. I'll keep the 9.5, and if she doesn't want them, then I'll just send them back. But I have to at least try. And if the 9.5 are too tight, then I'm gonna send them back and just keep the 10. Either way. Because I do need the boots for this party. And I don't have a pair of blue boots. So, yeah. But anyway, y'all. I went to the Halloween parade in Manhattan. And it was nice. It was nice. I seen a lot of stuff I didn't think I was going to see. Which I did show y'all a little bit of that with the women with their breasts out. And, whoa. I didn't expect. I mean, they was painted, but I mean, they had no bra on, they had no shirt on, so you could clearly see his breasts. It's just that they had painted over them. The fact that they were so free with having their breasts exposed, especially the ones that had the big whopper titties that was like hanging down here, You got to be brave to go outside with your joints hanging like that. Like none of them was sitting up. They was all just flopped down, and they was just throwing their hands up, and the breast was just a. I'm like, no. We seen some very naked butts out there. I mean, do people use Halloween and Labor Day parade to just come outside and be naked? I swear, I said this to my sister. I said, I think people they use the excuse of Labor Day parade and the Halloween party to I mean, listen, I'm all for being sexy. I'm all for being sexy on Halloween, but you're coming out with your butt literally out. Your titties literally out, like nothing's covering it. Like, and I think that the people that do this are looking for an excuse to be able to dress this way and not be criticized. You know what I'm saying? Because on a everyday situation, you can't come outside looking like that. Or people be like, "Oh my gosh, she's disgusting," stuff like that. But usually on Labor Day, around the Labor Day parade, and Halloween, you get away with dressing or not dressing. You can get away with it, and people won't look at you no way because this is your costume, and this is how you're expressing yourself for Halloween. So they don't look at it no way. But I mean, when I tell you, it's some stuff that was going on out there. The good thing is, everybody was getting along. The good thing is, from where we were, there was no fighting. I didn't hear any gunshots. I didn't hear anybody screaming for bloody murder. I didn't hear any gossiping. It was just, everybody was getting along. Everybody was laughing with each other. Everybody was enjoying each other's costume. People were complimenting me on my costume. There was other people that was being complimented on their costume. There was some very, very, very original costumes out there. And the original costumes were the ones that was the best. Because these people worked on these costumes. Like, they really work. I'm sorry, I'm watching the monitor. These people they took time to make their costumes. And it was worth the time that they spent making their costume, because there was some stuff out there that you never seen on TV and nothing like that. And I was like, wow. Like, somebody should really look into hiring these people for these costumes to make for these horror flicks, because there was some costumes out there was like straight off of what's his name, you know, the guy that do a lot of the horror flicks and stuff like that. It was just Wes Craven and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about, Wes Craven. It was like straight off of Wes Craven movies and stuff. But it was so nice. It was a few costumes that had me shook. Like, I was wondering, are you a real, are you, like the Pennywise and stuff like that. There was some costumes that was done so well that I was kind of looking at them sideways, like, get away from me, because I don't know if this is just the costume or if this is who you really are. Their costumes was so on point that it really did look scary. Like, really did look possessed type of. I was just like, no, get away, bye, leave me alone, the hell out of here, because the last thing I wanted was to have nightmares. But other than that, and we wound up missing the parade. We got there too late. They started the parade. The parade was one of the first things they did when it all started, and that's why we missed it, because we didn't get there till like 7. And my sister was saying that everything starts at 7. No, the finishing of the parade starts around 7, but the whole dancing thing, that starts like about 5 o'clock or something like that. So we had just missed it not too long before we got there, but we was able to walk in the parade. Only people with costumes could walk in the parade. Not anybody can walk in. They only allowed people that had on costumes to walk in the parade. But it was fun walking in the parade. It was cute. It was nice. My first time ever walking in the parade. You know, they had the barricades and stuff, and it was nice, and everybody was really nice and whatever. But when I tell you know, and I had my coat off, everybody had their coats off. You know, there was some people that wore their coats, but you want people to really get a look at your costume. So it's like you don't want to wear a coat, you don't want to wear a jacket because you want them to see your costume. So I didn't wear my jacket. Man, when I tell you, like a hour before we went home, when I tell you my body from my feet all the way up to my shoulders was sore as hell, because we walked and we walked and we walked and we walked, and then it was up and down the stairs in the train station, leaving from one train station, going down the other train station, leaving up from one train station, going down the other station. Then we had to cross over to the other side of the train station, walking up and down them stairs. And when I tell you, I was sore. I was sore when I came home. Got in the shower, took my clothes off, got in the shower, came in here, went to bed. When I tell you, when I woke up the next morning, I could not move. I could, because I'm assuming that my muscles and everything settled while I was asleep. When I tell you I could not move, the pain, the soreness that I was in, my husband had to massage my leg. I had to go to the bathroom. I woke up because I had to pee. He had to massage my legs and my shoulders and my arms. He had to massage my back, my lower back. He had to massage my feet before I could get out the bed to go to the bathroom. When I stepped down on my feet, you would have thought I was Frankenstein, because that's how I was walking, because I could not just get up and just walk. I had to take step by step, because every step I took hurt so bad, because I'm not used to working out. I have not worked out in I don't know how long. Okay, so y'all already know how it is when you go to the gym for the first time and you overdo it, and then the next day you wake up and everything is hurting. You can barely move. You feel like somebody ran over you with a truck. That's what I felt like. I could not move. I almost cried. I'm not going to lie. I almost cried, but I was like holding back really. I was holding back real tears, like for real. I was holding back. I was just moaning real hard. I was moaning. I was like, babe, please, please. And then when he went to touch my leg to massage, I was like, oh, God, no, stop. He was like, what? He was like, what? I was like, it hurts. So he went and got some icy hot. He went and got some icy hot and rubbed it all over me. And then, he rubbed my legs. He did it really easy at first. And then he said, babe, you know what you need? You need to get in the tub. Good thing is we got some Epsom salt in the bathroom. So he filled the tub up with hot water, because I like my bath water to be hot. I don't like lukewarm or just past lukewarm to a little hot. No, I like my water hot. So he went and filled the tub up with hot water, and then he poured Epsom salt all in there, and I soaked. And then when the water got cool, I emptied out half of the tub and then filled it back up with more hot water, and I soaked. I soaked in the bathroom until my daughter came in and said that my granddaughter had to go to the bathroom, and that's when I got out. But I was in the bathroom soaking for about 2 hours. Like right now, my legs and my shoulders and everything is really sore, but it does not feel anything like it felt the day after Halloween. when I tell you I wanted to cry, I really did want to cry. That it was hurting. When he touched me, I could have killed him. I ain't gonna lie. Because he don't know. So soon as he, I asked him to start, so soon as I said that, he just started, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If I would have had a pipe, oh my gosh, he's been laid out for days, I'm telling you. Woo! But right now they still real sore when I touch them, but it's nothing. When I tell you, it's nothing like it was, and I'm so glad. And I just told my husband, matter of fact, he just called me maybe about an hour and a half ago and asked me how was I doing, how was I feeling, do I feel any better? And I said yes, I feel a lot better. So I told him, I said I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk around and to help it move along faster, because I know if I stay sitting down or laying down, then I'm just gonna cramp up again. So I told him I'm just gonna do some light exercise, which is just walking around the house, working my arms and stuff like that, just to get the kinks out. But man, oh man, I will never do that again. Never, ever do that again. And I told my sister, I said, I know I'm gonna feel this. It was the walking and the going up and down the stairs in the train station over and over and over again. And then the amount of walking we did up and down the streets, and then that long parade. And then the fact that I didn't have a jacket on, all that cold air hitting my bones. Yeah, I did it to myself. I did it to myself. But I'll never do that again. Nope. Nah. But anyway, y'all. That's it. That's all I got for y'all today. But like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, hype this video, share me out with your family and friends. And I hope you enjoyed watching me opening up my packages, the blanket from Temu, and my boots. Let me know what y'all think of the blanket and the boots. This blanket is really soft. It's soft and it's really thick, and I like it a lot. But I think I'm going to hold on to it. I don't think I'm going to use it. It just looks too nice to use right now. But anyway, y'all, once again, until I see y'all again, until I speak to y'all again, be blessed. Stay blessed, y'all.